guys. I think it's fixed now. So I hope you guys can hear me now. Mhm. I hope you guys can hear me now. Hope you guys can hear me now. Good morning. How far? So this is what I'm looking out on gold right now. These are some other pairs that I trade, but I don't usually post them because these pairs can be funky sometimes. Okay, so today I want to just brief you guys how to identify a good break of structure because most of you guys don't know a good break of structure and endorsement. So I would have made this video, I would have put this live on Monday, but then so I'll be discussing on how to identify a good break of structure because if you can't identify a good break of structure, that means you can still identify the endorsement. So you find endorsement inside a break of structure. So how do you do that? How do you find endorsement inside break of structure? So I'm just gonna look for a good market that has a good structure for me to do this. So I'm just gonna look for a good market that has a good structure. Okay, thank you. I'm going to use this pen now. This is US 30, right? This is US 30 right now. Look closely. Oh, I want you guys to see this where I don't want any situation you tell me say then you send me other something that I didn't do. So I want a clear structure. So this market now has a clear structure. I hope you guys can see my screen. People here, one, two, three people here. So I'm gonna be using this US 30 now. I'm sharing with gold. So I'll close this gold and open US 30. Where is US 30 now? So I'm sharing with US 30 now. So I want one more person to be here. One, two, three. Three people are here. Yes, okay. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. I want to identify a good break of structure and the endorsement. So I'll be using this US 30 because it has a good structure right now. So this is 4 hours time frame now, right? This is 4 hours time frame on this US 30. So there was a previous break of structure right here. So this was a previous break of structure on this US 30, right? So this is a break of structure. So this break of structure right here now, right? What causes break of structure? That's the question you ask yourself. What caused this break of structure? So what causes break of structure? And the low that causes break of structure is this low. Here is the low that causes break of structure. Because what happened? The market went up, right? Came down to demand again, then and went up to break the structure. So here is the low that break here. So and the overall low is here. So here is your change of character. Here now is your change of character. So I will write it down, change of character. And here, these orders here now that broke this high now is the inducement because people that were here are the people that broke this high that caused the break of structure. So this is what we call inducement. It doesn't matter how it may look, even if you like drag it like this. So this is what we call inducement. So before you buy this market now, this market is likely to come down and take out this inducement before it go up again. And how do you know that this market will come down? Once it break out and try to pull back, you take your Fibonacci from this low, to this high. You see that this is inside the 50%. So the market is likely to come down and take out inducement before you buy. So you cannot buy if market has not done something like this. So that's buy low and sell high. But what happened? The market keep on going up. So as the market keep on going up, it broke under structure, right? So as it broke this structure, what will you do? You continue buying it. You cannot just come and wait for it. You continue buying it. So they buy and they go. But then that's not where we are now. So this is where we are now at this recent break of structure now. So I'll show you guys. This is a clear break of structure under 4 hours. So I like this one because this one I look very clean and all that. So even if this is only what you want to be doing, like even if you want to be trading only this kind of structure, you'll be making a lot of money. So you don't even need to be trading noise. So if you watch, you've seen I've not dropped any setup since this week because God has not given me, good structure for me to look out for any trading opportunity either buy or sell because I don't want to be trading all those small movement. All those small movement, they are noise. They will give you loss. So I just want to see a clear setup like that will give me a good profit, stuff like that. But then, so this US 30 now, right? So here is a break of structure. Here is a break of structure. Some people don't know this thing. So here is a break of structure, and inside this break of structure now, the low that causes break of structure. This break of structure now that broke here now. Remember that I told you guys that break of structure is taken out with a body. So if you look where you can see that this thing was taken out with a body. So as it was taken out with a body, the low, the low, the low that caused this break of structure is your change of character. Maybe if I go send you something, you go do on that thing. So this break of structure now, the low that causes break of structure now is your change of character. It's not here, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. It's the low that causes BOS. If you guys remember when I did this before, I told you guys that this is a break of structure, right? So this is an uptrend. So here now is the low. Here is the low. Here is the low. I did not mark here. I did not mark inside here as the low. I did not mark inside here as the low. I mark the low, the low that has a V. So this low now is your change of character. So don't make this mistake again. Ada, I don't want you to make this mistake again. Like this low now is the change of character, and this is the break of structure. So I want you guys to get this clear now. So even if this one is the only one, even if this is the only thing that you guys can grab right now, so I'll be happy. So this is a change of character. This flow is the change of character, and this is the break of structure. And this thing must go above here with the body. And if you look where you see that it goes above with the body. So it must go above with the body, not with a wick, not with a wick. So if I check where here, I can see the body that went up now. This candle now, this green candle now went up and break this structure. Even this one break the structure too. So look at it. Even this one break the structure. So this is a clear break of structure. So on this now, right? The market break structure, right? So you ask yourself, where is the inducement? You see, this is what I want to tell you guys again. You ask yourself now, where is the inducement? So looking at this now, you can see that here is a change of pattern, right? But where are others from here to here now? Where do you think that consolidate? Like where do you think that range? Looking at this now, you see that there was a consolidation here. Wait. Was consolidating here. So there was a range in here. So this range now, these are demand. These are people bought in all these places now. So all these are demand. So this demand is what causes break of structure. This demand now causes break of structure. So when this demand causes break of structure, you here now is your inducement because people are here. I want you to understand this logic. Like where like people are here and people that were here causes break of structure. So what do you think? Market will come and take out those people before it will go another higher. So here is the inducement. And again, now the market came down again, right? I came down to here now and go under high. So it didn't came down to take out these people. Here is still under inducement because people were here that broke this place. And here is what is this is not a good break of structure. It's not a good break of structure. This is the major break of structure. So there is two inducement right now. There's two inducement right now. So you call this one now This one you can call this one external inducement and call this one your internal inducement. But I call this one extreme because it's close to change of character. So this is the extreme inducement, like extreme. This is the extreme one. This is the major one. This is the major one. If market has not taken out this one, it will not go to the major direction that he wants to go. So this is the extreme inducement. So I call this extreme inducement. I just have to write this down for you guys because I don't usually write all these things down because I don't even need them because I know the fault there. So, so I want you guys to understand this concept very well. I want you guys to understand this concept very well. If you don't understand this concept, like you're just wasting your time. I don't want anybody to waste their time because I'm not spend all your time on this. Then at the end of the day, you want to give up. I've made a mistake on my writing. Okay, good. So I want you guys to understand this very well. I want you guys to understand this very well. So this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure, and others here now, the others that were here are the cause of this break of structure. So these others now are the inducement, but because after the break structure, it came down again and go high. So this is still another inducement, but this one is the external inducement, and this is the extreme inducement. So these two are inducements. Here is the inducement too. Here is the inducement too. So this is the extreme inducement and this is the normal inducement. Some people will call this now, they will call this extreme POI. Some people call this extreme POI and some people will call here inducement and call here wait some what the fuck. So guys, so some people will call here now extreme POI, right? Some people call here extreme POI. They will call this middle of here now with this block that is here now. They will call here the decisional POI and they will call here the endorsement. But in everything, just have to understand the concept that there's inducement. Once you know that there's inducement, you will know what you're doing. So once you see that there's inducement in all these places, you will not just go and be taking a buy anywhere here. So in all these places now, what should you be doing? You should be focused on sell. You should look out for a change of character and focus on selling. You should be just focus on selling. So you don't even have to be looking out for any other opportunities. So all of a sudden, if you look where you can see the market has been selling. So you were supposed to sell from here now to pull back. But what happened? That news now make this market come by like this. So now in this scenario now, so what should you be doing? You should be looking out for a sell because there are plenty inducement for you to be taking now. So this is a pullback trade. Hope you guys can understand. Hold on. So this is a pullback trade right here. So this is a pullback trade now. So in this scenario now, so what should you be doing? You should be selling this pen and you should be selling this market to take out at least this inducement before you went up again. So before you go up again. So looking at this now, I want to look out for a change of pattern, right? So I'll go to lower time frame, 15 minutes. There's no clear structure right there. So there's no clear change of pattern, but the market has been selling. So what should you be doing? You should just mark out the break of structures. So here it was the first BOS, right? Here was the first one, right? Market swing high again and break another one. So you should be just looking out for selling opportunity because you cannot buy this market right now. So the market doesn't even have a good structure, it's just printing a trend line. does not have a good structure. So you cannot even trade this kind of thing. So if you trade all these things, you know go like you know profit this is all about consistency. Consistency. It's not all about making money today. So you want to make money every day, you want to make money every month, you want to make money every week. So it's all about consistency. So if you don't find any consistency in whatever you're doing or in trading, you just have to let it go, let that opportunity go. So right now there's no good structure on this pen now for you to trade. You just let it go until you see a good structure, a good opportunity. So I will share my screen with gold now. I will share my screen with gold so you guys I'll show you guys what I'm expecting on gold. So I hope you guys understand what I just said with this pen now. So once you get a clear break of structure, all the demand inside are the endorsement. Like here now, if you look from here now to here now, you can see this is where this market is really consolidate. So this is where this market really do ranging. What I mean by that is something like this. So here is where the market really demand that causes BOS, right? So here now is the inducement because there are so many there are so much bias here. So here is inducement and there are so many stop losses here too. So that's the thing. So once market remove all these people now as inducement or liquidity, they are not liquidity, they are inducement. This is not liquidity, this is inducement. Liquidity is the one that is below here. The change of pattern is the liquidity. So this change of pattern now is the liquidity, and here is the endorsement. You know the difference between liquidity and endorsement. Here is liquidity and here is an endorsement. So I want to share my screen for you guys with gold. Or let me look out for a nice pen and that will give me nice structure. I want to show you guys liquidity. So I'll show you guys liquidity now. I'll share my screen with BTC. I think I just need to share the whole screen. Let tap to share. Two, BTC. Okay. Let me share live streaming YouTube. No. Let me share Chrome. No. Okay, let me share BTC, right? So I want to show you liquidity now. So this is BTC right now. This is BTC. So this is what we call liquidity. So this is liquidity. There was a break of structure right here. This is the break of structure on that 4 hours time frame. So I'll write it down break of structure. And this is the change of character. Here is the change of character right here. This is the change of character. So what happened? The market came down and take out liquidity and still sell. So you see, the take out liquidity and still sell. And I predict BTC to sell to 90k, and it's happening. It has changed character for it to sell. So just look at this thing now. Look at this thing now. This came down and sweep liquidity and try to buy with the news. Then still came down again now and do change of character. So the market has changed character on the higher time frame. This market now is ready to sell. This BTC now is ready to sell full time, 100%. So I will even trade this. I will not even seen it. So look at this thing now. Look at this pair very well now, right? It breaks structure, right, and change character. So which people now from this place now to here now? Which people now sell this market to change this character now? Was it not here? Here was the right suppliers that sold this market that changed this character. You see, but so here was the right. So if I invert this now upside down, let me try to invert this upside down now. I hope you can see this now. I don't do an invert now upside down. This is upside down. This is a selling market, or this is BTC. I did it upside down, inverted. So if looking at this thing now, the market has changed character now. Which people now buy this market to change this character? Was it not here? It was here because here was the last swing low. If it's a buying market, here was the last swing low. So let me just turn it normal so you guys can understand what I'm saying. So here was the last swing high before this market change character. So here is the endorsement. This is where the really is. Here is the where people are like the major sellers that saw this market that to change this character is here now. So you can go here your endorsement. It's not an extreme endorsement. This is the pure endorsement. So you can actually use all these small ones inside here as your extreme endorsement. But here is the real endorsement. So if I'm to sell this market now, I'll sell it after it has taken an endorsement here. But there is a fair value gap up here again now. So I will still use this fair value gap instead of this endorsement because BTC like to respect fair value gap. One thing I need to tell you guys personally is that Whenever you want to trade any pair, whenever you want to trade any pair, make sure you understand that pair. Check previously, backtest on that pair and see what the pair respect a lot. Like BTC now, BTC respects fair value gap a lot. It respects fair value gap. I've traded BTC for a very long time. BTC respects fair value gap a lot. So once you know and the market structure that you respect fair value gap a lot or key levels a lot, you should know what you're expecting. So if you can just see inducement and enter after inducement has been taken out, you should wait for it to fill the fair value gap before you take your trade. So before you even analyze market, you should be able to know the structure. You should be able to know the kind of movement the market has and the way the market, everything about it. So that's what I need to tell you guys personally. So let's go to gold now. So I hope you guys can understand this one on BTC now. So this is a change of pattern. Let me go to higher time frame. I want to go to daily time frame now and show you guys what I did on this gold on this BTC now. So okay, thank God everything I did was here. It's still here now. So now on the higher time frame now with on the higher time frame now on this BTC now. Look very BTC very well. Oh. I've predicted this thing since last month. BTC is coming down to 90K, and I'll buy BTC from here. I'll buy BTC from here. I'll go long, like I'll buy it forever. Once I buy it from here, I'm not closing. I'm not taking the profit until BTC reach 150K. So this is what's going on. So this is a break of torture right here. So this is a break of torture. Abby, thank you. So this break of torture now, market try to come down and like it tried to come down to 50% to demand, but what happened? It failed. Look very well. The same thing that happened here now is what happened on that US 30. So after this BOS now, so after this BOS now, right? It came down and it didn't reach this inducement. What happened? It went up again and break structure. So here is an inducement. So I'm marking now as a break of structure, right? So what will you do? You continue buying this market until you change character for you to sell to take out all this inducement. So here now is an inducement. Here now is an endorsement. Market RIs. Here now is an endorsement. Let me write it down. Endorsement, right? And here now is your extreme endorsement. Extreme endorsement. And there is a fair value gap here. And here is your key level. You see. Do you see how many concepts I have on this market? I have like plenty concepts, like plenty confluence, no concepts. Plenty confluence on this BTC right now. So this has given me 1000% like confident that this market will buy from here because what happened? There is a break of structure and it tried to pull back. The pullback failed that caused an endorsement. So once market tried to pull back and the pullback failed, how do I know if this pullback failed? I will take my Fibonacci from this low to the high. What happened? It didn't get to 50% level. See our 50% level here. It didn't get to our 50% level. So that's how I know that this market, then this thing has failed. Demonstration. So as this market break structure, it came down to 50%. It didn't come down to 50%. That's why I know that this thing is not a good pullback. This pullback is failed. So it's an endorsement pullback. It's not a good pullback. So market will definitely come down to take out this pullback before it go high again. So what happened now? I mark my break of structure and mark my pullback for that fade as an endorsement. Then the others now that broke this structure now. This is daily time frame. Let me go to 4 hours now so you guys can see this clear. So now, look at the others now. See, people that bought here now are the people that cause this BOS. See back. So that place now is the extreme endorsement. Here now is the extreme endorsement. So let's go. Let me move to higher time frame. That's more daily time frame. So it'll be more news 12 hours. So on these 12 hours now, right? So here now is the endorsement, extreme endorsement, and here is the endorsement, and there's a key level here now. So I want to buy this market from this extreme endorsement taken out and fair value gap completed and the key level. So that's why I'm buying BTC now. And if you look where now on BTC now, BTC has been printing a trend line for a very long time. It has been printing a trend line. So how do I find my trend line now? I'm not sure you guys this one before. So it's level by level. So this is how I used to find my trend line. I will take this thing now. This thing is on your PC. This one, Ray. You see it's Ray. So I will take my Ray now. I'll mark it from any low that I see here right here now. And put it on this low now, right? This is how I found my This is I find my destiny, my trend line. Oh. So if for us I put this right there, what will I do again? I will take another one from that place that this one stop, right? And take it to the next one, which is here, right? So I will take another one now from this place to the next one that I've seen now. So I'll take this one now from here now to this one that I've seen, right? You can see back. So now I look at this thing very well now. What did you see? What did you notice here now? Can you see how this trend line was broken out? So as the trend line was broken out, what happened? The market went up again. Look, market went up again and tap on the trend line. See back. As it tap on the trend line, what is it doing now? It's selling. So as you see this market here, what if you do? If you go full margin, sell them, for sell and full margin. So a lot of people saw this market here, this BTC, and I was one of them. So I sold BTC right here. I sold BTC right here. I sold it right here, right here. I sold BTC right here. BTC. I entered this sell. I chop 'em. So that's it. So that's the clear this thing structure. So once you are trading, you need to understand the market structure too before you do whatever you are doing. So looking at this now, after this trend line now has been taken out now, this is the minor trend line inside, and here is the major trend line. So this is a minor trend line. This is a minor. That's why the market take out this trend line now. Now it's dumping. So this is going to sell from here to this here. Okay, look at my trend line now. My trend line is not here. So what do you see here now? My trend line now is resting on my key level, right? And it's resting after the inducement has been taken out, an extreme inducement and fair value gap. So this is like I don't know. This is how to analyze market. It's not really that difficult. It's just for you to take your time and be on the chart, because once you're on the chart, to understand structures will be easy for you. So look at this very well. And I hope you guys can see my screen. Hope you guys can see my screen. Hope saying that they grab them. Hope saying that they understand something, right? So if you guys have any question, if you guys need anything, like if you have anything to ask me, if you have any, like, you just go ahead and ask me sharp sharp. Let me know what's good. So now BTC now, where do I want to sell this BTC now? Where is the BTC? So this is the daily time frame. I want to sell it from here now. After endorsement has been taken out, so I'll go to 4 hours. So see my endorsement, right? So I want to sell it from this fair value gap. This I want to sell BTC right here. So I just want BTC to go maybe something like this and touch here. Then I'll take my sell. So what will I do now? I'll mark out my trend line as is buying. I'll mark out my trend line. So once the trend line has been breaking out, this is where I'll enter my short. Enter my short here. Put my stop loss like this. And I'll go. Pretty simple. See, pretty simple. So it's not like it's something that all this you cannot just understand all this in a day. So don't think you can understand all this in a day. It's gradually. You have to dedicate for you to understand all this very well. So but it's gradually. So once you know this one, another one will come up. Once you know this one, another one will come up. But if you don't know anyone, there's no how another one will come up. You need to open your brain for you to understand. Yes, it's good to mark out all these things too. It's good to mark out all these tools. Mark out your key levels. Mark out your key levels, your key levels, your key levels, key levels, key levels, very, very important levels. Key levels are very, very important. Key levels. Let me show you guys structure on BTC, the key levels. So if you're wondering now, here is the key level. Because of what? Because this breakout structure. So here is your key level. And the market can't do it again. Come based structure. So here is another key level. Here now is another key level. That's why if you go to 4 hours, you will see say market they respect this key level. Look, here is a key level. Here now, because now here now break the structure. So look what happened. You know, see, are you not seeing? Are you not seeing? The market respecting this key level. You know, are you not seeing what happened? You use and buy, right? See, right? You can see back. See back. This is no coincidence. This is no coincidence. No middle one. Now, so you on the chart, right? Let me go to 12 hours. See back. No middle one. As you can see, this is a key level because now break structure. But what happened? Market has taken out those key level because those key level they are just a minor key level. They are not the major key level. So you have to know the minor key level and the major key level. Why is this a minor key level? Because there's an endorsement inside all these places. So there's an endorsement all these places, right? I have a question. You can ask me a question, my brother. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. I like to answer questions. That's why I'm here. If you don't ask me questions, I just say what the best. You understand? So I'll go to gold now, show you guys something on gold. I'm expecting. I know you guys have been wondering why I've not like gold today. So I'll show you guys. Give me a minute. Let me switch screen. So this is gold now, right? This is gold. We're on gold now. My favorite pair. So just have to delete all this bullshit. I've set so many alarms. You can see so many alarm. I work with alarm a lot. Alarm, I don't use alarm play. I just want to be sleeping. I just want to be sleeping all day. If I dey sleep like that, I just sleep, they enjoy myself. They chop, they do everything I like. Once I see brum, 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 that's when I'm on the PC. If I don't hear any noise, if my phone no vibrate, I'm not getting on PC. That's how I do. So once you set up your alarm, you know what you're expecting right there. If as I set up obviously this alarm now up and down now. Once you get to up, I know that I want to sell. Once you get to down, that I want to buy. Simple. So once I see my phone vibrate, I know what I'm doing. I'll just find set entry, find confirmation, and I enter. I don't go sleep again. So you have to make this too easy for you. You are trading so that you can have enough time for you to enjoy your life and do all that for freedom. Then you cannot just be on the chat all day. So you have to make that. You have to have that in your brain, like. So in 1 hour time frame now, we are on good. We are on good. Oh. So 1 hour time frame now. Let me delete all this alarm. I'll just leave it right there. So what happened with this gold now? I'll start from scratch to analyze this gold. So see that key level that I showed you guys, right? So here is the break of structure. Now here now I cause this break of structure now. Here now cause break of structure for here. So here now is a key level. You mark out your key level. See what happened there, ba? The market respect this key level. So here now is your key level. Here now is your key level. So after the key level, market after, as soon as market react on the key level, what will you do? You mark out your trend line here. And see what happen. Market come on this trend line and buy. So all these things are key level. So after this key level has been after this trend line have been removed, then what happened? It went up again and break here. So here now is under key level, right? Here is under key level, right? What's going on with here now? The market is respecting this key level a lot, a lot. So I'm still expecting market to take out this key level because using my SMC advanced SMC that I use, the market needs to sell. So what do I see on this pen now? This is good. I see that this key level has been respected a lot. It has been respected a lot, and market should take this key level out before any movement. And what again now? They are ranging here now. This market is ranging. It has been ranging from like look at here now. Look at this very well. Let me also look at this very well. It has been ranging on the key level, and it's not very fair. It's not very fair. This is terrible. You need to use 8 hours. So you can see those structure. So on the 8 hours time frame now, right? So on the 8 hours time frame now, what's going on with here now? The market has been ranging on this key level. Look at there's key level here. So the market has been ranging. The market has been ranging, which is not very, very fine. So whenever market is ranging, you know what is likely to do. You know what the market is likely to do. And once the market is a buy and it's ranging, it's likely to come down, then and take a leave. Once it come down and it will take a leave. So there's a key level here now. The market has protected this key level. There's another key level right here, below here. And right now there's another key level inside here now on a lower time frame. You see here's another key level. So now you see how many key level we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't give a fuck about this one now, so I'll just remove this one. I don't think that anybody will come down to this key level again. So I'll just remove this one. So that key level has been removed now. So where am I focusing on this pair now? I'm focusing on this key level. This one inside here now. I'm focusing on these two now. So I want this market to set to this key level. So how do I analyze the market now? I will remove this one now, buddy. So let's go to our normal strategy that we use, not the key levels now. So what will I do now? Mark out my break of structure. Did it break structure? This is not a break of structure. This is a liquidity sweep. Right? This is a liquidity sweep. So the market was buying to sweep liquidity. So what happened? Market take out the liquidity and do what? Change character. So here is your change of character. Choke. And here is not a break of structure. So you just call it liquidity. It's not a BOS. The market couldn't change character. Sorry, it couldn't change character. So here there was a break of structure here. So I'm still expecting the market to sell again. So here was a break, a BOS, right? The BOS, and here is the change of character. Market went up and sweep the liquidity. Couldn't change character on a higher time frame, but on 1 hour time frame, it was a change of character. But on a lower time frame, it was not. So I use the lower time frame. I use the higher time frame. Once I see that the higher time frame is stronger, I use it. So on a higher time frame, it has not changed character. So it's liquidity sweep. So what happened? It changed character right here because there was a break of character right here. So all these things now are internal structure. All these are internal structure. The break of structure, change character. So as a change character, what will I do? I wait for it to go up again and sell, right? So it was buying. So all this buy now here now, I chop all this buy. All this thing was a break of structure. So after a break structure, what happened? You can't do it, you can't change character again, right? You can't change another character. So I'll write it down now. I'm writing all this down so you guys can understand it. I'll post this. This will be on my YouTube, so you can watch it later. So there was a break of structure and a change of character, right? What will happen? It will pull back, right? He went up again to fill. There was a favor gap here. No, there was a favor gap here. So he went up to fill this favor gap. After he fill this favor gap finish, what happened? He can't do change of pattern. Now there's another favor gap here, right? See, but there's another one here. Let me mark it out. See, but so what happened? He was buying. He was buying. As he was buying, he can't change character. Now he's pulling back now to sell again. Why is he pulling back? And I'll go to lower time frame and find out why. This is what I want to show you guys on gold. So now, what am I expecting now? I want to sell this market now from here. Look very well. Oh. I'm selling from there now to here to here. So how do I find? How do I know that it will sell? I will see a confirmation before I enter. I don't just enter like a mumu. So I have to look out for a good structure. So here is my major view. Here is my overall view. So now inside here now, I will look out for a change of pattern for me to enter the sell because after this change of pattern, the pullback was not a valid pullback. So I'll show you guys now what I'm expecting now. I'll use 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, after I fill this favor gap now, I have to mark out the recent break of structure. So here was the previous BOS. Right. Let me make this light a little bit. So after this favor gap, so after this favor gap now has been completed, right? The market break structure. Hope you guys can see my screen. Okay, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. So which one should we move on to now? Which one should we move on to now? The key levels. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. Sorry guys. If we say it's a good idea, all right, but if we say we're going to do them like this now, right? I hope you guys will understand it very well because if you do this one, you might forget the next one, you know. So I don't know. I'm just doing it the way that if you go into a chart, you already know what you are looking out for. You know, so you go look out for the key levels, the break of structures, the change of characters, you know, all those stuff. Like you can, how will I just teach? I cannot just teach a break of structure today and tomorrow I'll teach key levels. You go forget to the break of structure now. You understand? So I just have to anytime I walk into the chart, I have to show you everything, everything. So the one where if you grab at that moment, you grab them. The one we figure out at that moment, you grab and you don't get the idea. Say, okay, see, you get within the me, so you get this kind of thing. Then the next one, I'll still do another one. So like that, like that, like that. You don't get all of them. You know, you don't get all of them. At least the ones, anyone where you want hold hand now, like you could catch that one. So this is what I've learned now. You understand? Like you cannot just be following somebody blindly. So anyone that you want to, anyone that you stick, like you want to grab at that moment, you grab it and not say, I don't learn this one now. So the one where you don't know, you go tomorrow, you go ask. But if we say we're going to teach one something today now, tomorrow we're going to teach another thing now. Somebody now, you know, say not be only one person is in this group now, you know. One person now don't know nothing be break of structure now. The other person now don't know nothing it be. The other person don't know wetin be change of pattern, and the other person don't know wetin e be. So if I teach all these things, anybody that will pick the one that he understand, he or she understand, anybody will just any of you guys will just grab one or two. So on the next one, another person will still grab one or two. So on the next one, another person, before you know it, you don't grab a lot. So that's why I feel like maybe this way is more sensible. So, but then there is a break of structure here now and a change of character. So I want you guys to understand this concept. This is very important to like this break of structure without even the key level, without even let's just forget about the key levels, right? Without even the key levels. If you don't know this one, key levels happen when the markets don't buy or sell to key levels, and key levels are even far. So just imagine say you don't know wetin be break of structure and change of character. You cannot execute trade. You need to know wetin be change of character for you to execute trade. If you say make e depend on the key levels, you will go dey chop loss because if market reach on the key levels, there must be a reaction. You know what I'm talking about? So all those reactions now, how do you identify them? You don't even know where it's going. You don't even know how long it's going to that place. You don't even know why it's going. Is it going there? So I think that the break of structures and the change of pattern are the major things that you should be concerned about. Then the key levels are after. You can be I trade without I trade without key levels. Like I used to trade without key levels. I even forget that there is a key levels. So it's when I see key levels that happen, I will just say, okay, this happened because of this key level. I have been trading without key levels. So you just have to know the break of structure, change of pattern, inducement, liquidity. These are the three major things that you need to be concerned about. It's not even about the key levels. Then later, you can even identify the key level on your own. But I'll still show you guys. So now there's a clear break of structure right here. After this fair value gap now has been completed, I'll write it as FVG. So there's an FVG here now, right? Market went up and feed this FVG, right? And it changed character. See, but this is how to enter trade. If you don't know this one, you don't fit the enter trade. You don't even know where to enter and where not to enter. So if you don't know all these ones, you're just playing. You need to know all these ones. If not, you go back for this fair value gap. So now, right? So now this has changed character now. The market has changed character now. I wanted this market now to okay. Thank you. I've seen what I'm looking for. So now, as this market now has changed character now, you ask yourself now, which sellers change this market character now? Look at this thing very well now. Where do you think is the inducement now? From here now, right? From here now to here now. Where do you think is the inducement? Where do you think is the inducement? Here is the inducement because people wey sell am here now, na dem cause this change of character. Look at this very well. People that sold this market here now, na dem cause this change of character. See ba, people that sold it here now that cause this change of character. If you remember that way that we were trading this buy, I wanted this buy to take out this place because here is a clear inducement. If market has not taken out inducement, it will not move properly. That's one thing you should know about. And inducement is very, very important. If market has not taken out inducement, it will not move properly. Later, you will come chase all of them out. Everybody without enter the market, you come comot all of them. Come still take out that thing wey you want take out before you go to the direction that you want. So this is an inducement because here are the others that made this market to change character. So here is the inducement. So I'm mark out here as my inducement now, right? So here's the inducement now. So I want market to come and take out this inducement. There's a fair value gap here, but I don't really give a fuck about fair value gap. So I respect inducement more than fair value gap much because that's the main thing there. That's the main deal because market like to take out people before it goes to any direction that it wants to. So I want this market now to do what? To take out this inducement before I enter my sell. But what happened that week? The market went up, right? Couldn't even take out endorsements and it changed character and start selling. See bar. So that was what happened. So as market now come what's FAG? Fair value gap, imbalance. You can still call it imbalance. Imbalance is when market like there's a huge gap between one candle and the other. That is fair value gap, FVG, fair value gap. Or you can still call it imbalance depending on how you understand it very well. But it's just fair value gap. It's just pretty simple like that. Fair value gap or imbalance. So it's a gap, it's a huge space between candles closure to the next candle. So then that's a fair value gap. imbalance, a gap between one or two candles. Just like here now, this is an imbalance. Is there here? This is an fair value gap, an imbalance. Yeah, see what happen? Market come out and come sell, still sell anyway because na selling markets already. So now here now is an imbalance. Here now is an imbalance. Here is an fair value gap. All these are fair value gap. If you do very well, you can see that there are much space here. There are much space. This is not good. This is very bad. So it's an imbalance. Here there's an imbalance. So this gold has been building plenty imbalance. So even this on the 4 hours time frame now, right? On the 4 hour time frame now, here was an imbalance too. Here was an imbalance too. So and the key level was here too. So all these are imbalance. They are fair value gaps. So market respects fair value gaps a lot. So now look at fair value gap here now, but I don't give a fuck about this fair value gap because this is just a minor fair value gap. There's inducement on this fair value gap and there's an inducement on the fair value gap. So and what happened now? The market has taken out inducement. This is the inducement. Let me write it down. IDM, right? So what happened? What happened? Market has taken out endorsement. You see, ba? That's why I want to sell this market here. Oh. That's why I want to sell this market. I hope you guys can hear me. That's why I want to sell this market from here. So I'm selling it to break everything. I'm just selling it forever. I'm selling it to break everything if it's possible. So how will I be selling it? I'll just be looking out for opportunities to be selling it until it change character again. So now remember I told you guys that endorsement is taken out with a body. Endorsement is not taken out with a week. It takes taken out with a body. Can you see clearly that that market has been taken out with a body? On 30-minute time frame, even on a 1 hour time frame, sef, is they're all the same. That's taken out with a body on a 1 hour time frame too. Let me switch to 1 hour time frame now. So once endorsement has been taken out with a body, what will you look out for? You will look out for a change of character for you to enter a sell. So here now is my change of character on this market now. So I want to sell it to for you to change character. You know, I don't know if you understand. It has not changed character to sell, right? But I want to sell it to change character because I know that I want to sell it from there. So that's the point I want to sell. That's my point of interest. I want to sell it from there to change character, and I think that's what it's trying to do. But it didn't get to my end. They don't where they go. So I just wanted to get to here and change character for me to enter. It says, so what do I want to do now? I will just wait for this pen now to come down like this, right? Go up and sell. So here is your change of character, right? And here is a break of structure. So this is what I just want to see on this market. But I wanted to sell it to change character before it done this, done the come down. So we have spent almost 50 minutes on the live. Don't buy you. I'll use 15 minute time for that. So guys, I beg anybody that has a question should ask me. If you have any questions, like try to ask me. Let me see how I can for this. So there's one pair I want to trade right now. If you have any question, beg please ask me. Ask me. Ask me. Time is running out. So I want to show you guys something on my screen now. I want to enter one pair like that. But I'll not drop it for you guys. I'll not drop it for you guys, but this is advisable. This is one of the this pair is volatile and it's useless. So this is not like a quality setup. So I'm not gonna drop it. That's what I'm doing now. Just gonna risk it. So I want to enter this trade now. It was on this low. So I've been watching this market since last night. It's on the key level. Short on the key level. So this what ratio what? The ratio 4. So you guys, if you have any question, please ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me. you have any question, then try ask me. So this pen, I'm buying this pen. This is GER. You guys don't know about this pen, but I'm trading this pen right now. If you have any question, please ask me. Ask. Do we have major and minor choke? Yes, we have major and minor choke. Oh, we have we have internal and external. I'll show you. Thank you for that question. We have internal change of character and we still have external change of character. Two different things. Two different things. Internal and external. I'll show you. So I don't know if I'll use. Okay, I'll use this pen that I'm on now. I'll show you with this pen now, right? Go to 4 hours time frame. There are so many alarms here. I have to delete this one. So I'll just show you guys now internal and external change of character, right? I'll use 4 hours time frame. Okay, guys. So I'll use market as an example to show you guys this thing. To show you internal BOS and external BOS. Somebody has a question about that. Does the low and high suggest where people put their entries? Yes. The low, the low is the change of character if the market is bullish, right? So the low now are the liquidity. So there are so many stop losses there. Once market wants to manipulate people, it will just come there and sweep them with a wick, then and go straight up. Let me show you. Hold on. So look at this pen now. This is GER. So all this in that market now is my key levels. Don't mind all those things. My key levels. So now this market, so look at this very well, right? This market now came down and tap on the key level. Let me just remove this one. Right? See, the market came down and tap on the key level, right? After, look, there's a break of structure here now. This is what we call external BOS, like the external one, the overall break of structure has happened here, right? The overall break of structure has happened here, right? What happened again? The market came down and tap where? The market came down and tap on the key level. And if I take my Fibonacci now from the high to the low, where's my distance? You can see that when the market gets to 50% discount zone, right? So it's completed. You get to 60% discount zone. And here now I cause this break of structure. So here is an endorsement. Endorsement one, endorsement two. So there are too many endorsements on this market. So what thing happen? You can't still hunt them out, right? So this one is the external. Here now is the extreme endorsement. What happened? It take out this endorsement with a body. I told you guys, endorsement is taken out with a body. Take out endorsement with a body. Here is an endorsement, right? So now, let me show you internal break of structure. I want to show you guys. So now this break of structure, right? Here is a break of structure, and here is another break of structure. This is what we call internal BUS. So all this internal BUS now, the low. So all these internal BUS now, low. All these internal BUS now are lows. See ba? So these are lows. So all these low now are the change of character. So market shouldn't go below all these places now. So this is are the lows that I'm telling you about. These are the lows that market will come and hunt as inducement, external BUS. So all these now are BUS now. See how many BUS here now? One and two, right? One, two break of structures. So the lows now are the change of character. You see, these are internal. Let's know these are internal break of structure. These are internal. So all these lows now change of character. What happen as you break them? Wetin happen? You come down and break again till you break this overall break of structure. So as you don't break this overall break of structure, all this now don't turn to wetin? Inducement. They're now inducement. The market will come down and remove then before going high. That's why you see say trending hard because anywhere where you enter, market will go, it won't hunt you. Anywhere you enter, it will hunt you. The only place you are safe is here. If you like, if you buy here, leave am forever. If you buy here, leave am till next year. Market no go hit your stop loss, you go down profit. So here now are the major lows. Now here now are the major lows. Here now are the key zones. Here now all these places now strong. So after market has breakout now, what happened? It came down and take out this internal lows. That's internal break of structure and internal change of character. It come take them out with a body because they are not inducement. That's why I said that inducement is taken out with a body. You see the reason why I say inducement is taken out with a body because market need to take out all these things with a body. Full time. They say now we don't come out to you. We don't come there on this trade again. So I hope I explained. Did you understand GPN? Did you understand what I just did there? Let me know. GPN. Did you understand? Anyways, I'm gonna save this video. I'm gonna post it. I think my internet is hanging. GPN, do you understand? Do you understand what I just did there? I think there was glitch. Thank you. So I hope you understand. So these are internal break of structure, break of structure. After this break of structure, market come and break the external. So here is the external BUS, the major BUS, and here are the internal break of structures. So after this external has happened, what happened? Market will come down again and take out this internal as inducement. So these places now are all those inducement what I marked earlier. So they are the inducement now. They are the inducement the market needs to take out before you go up. And there is a key zone here. See, trade is very simple if you understand all these basic things now. So look at again now. Look well. Oh, look now. Let me check this my trade first. What is it doing? Okay. So now look at this. Um, so now look at this. Sorry. Let me go to 1 hour time frame now and show you under internal BOS, right? So now these are internal BOS again. I will explain this 2 times so for you to understand it very well. So now the market now, look, oh, the market now is trying to buy now. It's trying to buy to break here now, right? It's trying to buy. The market now is trying to buy to break here. So what happened? You go swing low. You swing low, you can't do it to break under structure. So all this now are internal break of structure. I have to delete all these things, make this thing declare. Make a leave am. So all these things now are internal break of structure. So these are internal break of structure. This one is for you to break this one now. This major high. See ba BUS. So these are internal. So as you break this structure now, here is your change of character. Here now is your change of character. This below now. Let me go to 1 hour time frame. So now the market now is trying to break structure. You don't break structure here now. Then it has came down again now, right? They don't swing down again now to go another high to break here now. So all these are your internal break of structure. So all these are internal break of structure, internal break of structure, internal break of structure. All these are the internal break of structure that you just asked me about. Hope you understand that better. So these are the internal break of structure. So after all this one, after all this ones now has happened now, let me show you what will happen in future. So after the market now, so now after the market now has taken out, after the market now has taken out this break of structure, what happened? It will swing low again now. So all this now will then turn to an endorsement. They will then turn to an endorsement. What happened? It will come down and take them out. Then what happened again? It will go another higher. See that? Just like here. It has taken out all these two now, came down and it go higher. So all these are internal break of structure, internal break of structure, internal change of pattern, internal BUS, and another internal BUS, and then change of pattern down below. I hope I've explained that better. So now what the market is about is more of like hunting people on the minor zone. Yes, the market will now come down on that. Once market do break of structure, it must pull back and hunt you out on that zone, then and go high again. If you break structure, you will take your Fibonacci and put it. Then you want to buy from the low, from the that place now. Hold on, let me go back. Let me clean all these things. In fact, so now I don't clean all these things now, and because of you, I clean all these things now. I'll go to 1 hour. No, let me go to 4 hours first and get this structure. So now I want this. I want another break of structure right from here now. So I'll just write it and break of structure, right? So I'll go to 1 hour time frame. Let me see a clearer view. So on the 1 hour time frame now, what is it doing? It's going higher and going coming down. So it's breaking structure. So I'll mark out 10 as my break of structure. I hope you can see this, right? Good. So now look at this thing very well now. What I'm showing you now. Hope you can see it very well. So now this break of structure now, right? This BUS now, let me use 45 minutes. So now, this BUS now that broke this high now, break of structure, right? Which people cause this break of structure? Is it not here? Here was the last, remember what I told you guys, inducement is very, very important. Here was the last swing low before this break of structure. So people that bought this market here now are the people that cause this break of structure. So here now is the endorsement. Here now is the endorsement. Here now is the endorsement. What happened? It has been taken out with a what? With a body. It has been taken out with a body. It has been taken out with a body. IDM, it has been taken out with a body. So as soon as that it has been taken out with a body, what will happen? The market will now buy to break this structure. Then all this now are internal break of structure that will break the overall. So all this one now will happen for it to break the overall. So if this one now fail, now if this one now come and do change of pattern here now and fail, that means you will not break that overall. You will not sell. Go do the same thing. You see. So what am I looking at for now? I'm looking for another break of structure right here now. I don't buy. I hope you guys know that I bought this market. I don't buy them. But my stop loss is very tight, very, very tight. My stop loss here. You know, but my stop loss was supposed to be here. But I'm not sending them, so I just put my stop loss under that one now. And I'm targeting this high, ratio 4 or 5. So I just want another break of structure. So if I want another break of structure now, what will happen? It will buy now to break the structure. So when it break the structure, it will still come down again and break another structure. So this is the internal and the external. So this place was internal. We break this one. You see, but you can't come and take them out now and want to go under higher. So that's it. So they have internal break of structure on all the time frame, and they have external break of structure. So internal break of structure itself is more easier because markets if they move fast. I like to trade on the internal break of structure because if they move fast, you go use and go chase the overall. If they move fast, pass the external. Gold is still selling. So guys, I think I need to end this live now. So I don't know if you have another question. You guys should secure your question again. I'll go live tonight, maybe on Telegram. I'll go live tonight so that you guys can tell you guys more stuff that you will wait to enter before endorsement. You have to wait, calm down, relax. You know, no rush. Wait, let me show you how to enter this market now. Let me just show you now. I'll use one as an example. I hope seeing this thing very clearly. So this one now, just I'll be taking out. So I will show you how I'm entering on this chart now. So this one is an example. I don't need to tell you. I will show you. I will show you. You will see I'm clear. So look at this very well now, right? Let's go to 30-minute time frame. So this is an inducement, right? What happened? It has been taken out with a bot, see body bar, see body bar on a high time frame. Oh, 30 minutes. This is 30-minute time frame. It has been removed with the body on a 30-minute time frame. So what do I want to look out for? I want to look out for a trend line breakout. A trend line breakout. Listen to me, oh, trend line breakout. So I'm on the 15-minute time frame now. I'll go to 10-minute time frame now. I want to look out for a trend line breakout, right? So looking at this now, I can see a minor trend line resistance. So resistance now, you can use resistance. Resistance has different levels. They have different levels of resistance. They have trend line resistance. They have support level. They have maybe change of quarter level depending on the one that you use. So anyone that you see on the chart, that's the one that you will use. So if you don't see anyone, you know it. So the one you use them. So this 15-minute time frame, 10-minute time frame now. So there is a trend line. Look very well. No be me do am o. You know, see am. E dey on the chart like this. No be me do am. So you see where I'm enter this market bar. So I waited for you to break this side. Okay, look very well now. When it was trying to break this trend line, what happened? See, but there was a consolidation. The market was struggling. Tell you say here is a resistance level. So what happened? Can't go break am. So as you break am now, see this candle wey close with green now. E end with a body right above here. So that's why I enter this market right here now. But this low number pattern now is not safe. The low that I use is not safe because there was no body that was removed. This body, okay, this body was removed. This one that went up was removed. One was removed, and there's another body here. So, but just look at this now. You can see massive fair value gap, massive fair value gap, massive one. But I don't even send them. I still enter them like that. So now the high now is right here now. The high now here now be the confirmation. If you are using a change of character, so here now is your confirmation. If you are using a change of what character, and here now is your break of structure. So if I want to use my SMC now, I will use here now. Once you break here now, once you go up now, break here now, right? I'll wait for you to come down again to here and go high again. So that's how I want to trade this market today. I just buy, might not buy now. So if like I will even close this trade, make it go do this thing we want to do. Because now here now is a low, here now is a low. This low now has turned to endorsement. Market will still come down and hunt it before it will go high again. So here now is an endorsement again. So I want you to go high and break this and do change of water. Then it will come down to commodity low, fill this level gap, and I'll take on that entry. So maybe I'll just leave this until you break out or just close it. So there's that two things, not two ways. I hope I explained that better. Let me know. So guys, I'll end this live now. I'll go live tonight. So if you have any other question that want me to help you with, so if I go live tonight on Telegram, we'll discuss about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I hope you guys had fun. Our next live will be better because we'll do better. Thank you guys. See you tonight.